Apartment 304, I moved into the building because it was cheap. Old place, peeling paint, buzzing lights. But rent was rent. The neighbors didn't talk much, but I didn't mind. There was only one person everyone whispered about. The man in apartment 304. No one knew his name. No one had seen inside his apartment. But every night at exactly 11:36 p.m., you could hear him pacing, slow, steady, back and forth. Some said he was anxious. Some said he was lonely. But everyone agreed. No one ever saw him leave or enter. He was just there. Then one night, the pacing stopped. At 11:36, the hallway went silent. Too silent. The next morning, the door to 304 was open. I shouldn't have gone inside. But curiosity is stronger than fear. The apartment was completely empty. No furniture, no dust, no signs of life. It looked like no one had lived there in years. But that was impossible. We heard him every night. I went to the landlord. He didn't even look surprised. He just said, "Don't listen to footsteps you can't see." When I asked what happened to the man, his expression changed. He sighed, and for the first time, he told the truth. The truth, 22 years ago, a man lived in apartment 304. He kept to himself. Quiet, polite, normal. But he had severe insomnia, couldn't sleep, paced every night, back and forth, back and forth. Neighbors complained constantly. One night, after months without sleep, something in him broke. He attacked the neighbor who knocked on his door. In the struggle, the neighbor died. He panicked, tried to hide the body, tried to clean, tried to erase evidence. But guilt is heavier than blood. The man locked himself inside apartment 304 and hung himself. The landlord removed the body, cleaned the apartment, and sealed the room. No one has lived in 304 ever since. No lease, no tenant, no electricity. What we heard was the echo of a man who never slept. His pacing never stopped. The elevator connection. The landlord explained that at 3:15 a.m., the night the police took the body, the elevator doors opened by themselves. They carried him out. His last walk. Every night since, the elevator repeats that moment. Over and over. Because the building remembers. Not a ghost, not a demon, not a haunting. Just time stuck where a life broke. How it ends, I asked the landlord why he never told anyone. He said, "Some things don't need to be feared. They just need to be understood." So that night at 11:36 p.m., when the footsteps began again, I didn't hide. I stood outside 304 and whispered, "You can rest now." The pacing stopped. The hallway became still. The light inside 304 flickered once, twice, then went out. It hasn't turned on since. The elevator hasn't moved at 3:15 either. The building finally exhaled, and the man in apartment 304 was gone. Not every haunting wants to hurt you. Some just want to be remembered long enough to be set free.